My name is Duncan Skeaff. I'm the president of the Stratford Pride Community Centre, and I've lived in Stratford now for just over 2 years, having come from Toronto for about 45 years. You're in the community centre right here. We've got about 1,000 square feet of space on the second floor of a very well-located building right downtown in Stratford. And we're very lucky to be able to have this space. There are only 2 gay and lesbian community centres in Ontario, west of Toronto. The other one is in Kitchener-Waterloo. And so we're it, and we are it as far as from here all the way to the American border. It's about, well, it stands for building community. There are lots of pride committees that sort of pull themselves together to do pride activities in June. And then they sort of disband for the rest of the year and go on to do other things separately. We, though, are a 12-month of the year organization that is here to help build community in the LGBTQ population here in Stratford. So that's why we've got this space here that's open to groups if they want to come and use it. We put together some events ourselves. It's a combination of those two. Yeah, I finished grade 13 in 1979. And there was a little newspaper just outside of Stratford that was looking for a reporter, junior reporter. And so I applied and they hired me, and I was there for about 8 months. So coming back here to retire at the end of my career sort of brought things full circle. Well, journalism was not, and this has changed, but when I was in it, it was not a profession that was really one that was welcoming to people who were coming out. So being in journalism probably delayed my coming out, and I might have come out earlier in life if I'd been doing something else. And I had a public profile as well as, like most people, expectations from family and whatnot. So it affected my life that way. When I moved into government, that changed. There were an awful lot of gay people working in government. It seems to be one of those careers that draws people to it. And so that was about the time when I started feeling comfortable to come out. But since then, I've always been sensitive of that sort of thing. No particular message, except that it's, for practically everybody I know, it's been easier coming out than they thought it would be. And people's reactions to the news tends to be a lot softer than people think. Even if the reaction at the beginning is not great, it's still probably not as bad as people think it's going to be. For the most part, there's some people who have a very difficult time with parents or somebody else. That does happen, but generally it's the right thing to do. Even if the reaction you get from people around you is bad, that's their problem, not yours.